welcome to the Unbreakable Hearts channel. Like that?
Camel is never gonna beat me in November. Donna's gonna make the country better than you can remember. Camel is never gonna beat me in November. Hey, Margarita.
Good morning here, YouTube people. What is going on with you all today? It's been about a week since I made my last video, and everything's going so great right now. The president that I was talking about, number 47, he isn't even been inaugurated yet. January 20th is when he gets inaugurated, but he's already doing things that are spectacular, and just his presence alone is causing a lot of things to happen right before our eyes, and I think it's awesome. I really do. He's already chose most of his cabinet, and the people that he chose looks pretty promising. You know, I don't really know all of them. I do know a few of them. Some of them are from Florida, where I'm from. So, you know, but I think it's gonna go great. I have a few people in my life that have been talking really negative about it, but you know, it's to be expected because of where we're at. You know, here in Atlanta, it's a pretty big Democratic area, and you know, I try to talk to some folks, but actually most of the people that I talked to, they actually voted Republican this time, which is a good thing. I do know a few here and there that are Democrat, but you know, all in all, most of them are Republican. What I wanted to talk to you about today is abortion, okay? Different people have different feelings about abortion, but that would be my number one cause for never wanting to be a Democrat. I just don't believe in killing babies, and you know, that's just me personally. That's my belief, and living here in the U.S., we have a right to choose whether we want to or not. I don't choose to do it. I would never encourage a woman that I had ever been with to do something like that. But it brings up the question, and I think it's an honorable one, okay? Like, when does it become any kind of a I don't know, like a value towards a man at all? Why is it because it's a woman's body, does the man not have anything to say in the matter? You know, if I ever had a woman to come up to me and say, well, I'm pregnant with your baby, but I'm going to get an abortion, why could I not say to her, well, not unless I sign a paper, and then it would be up to them. It certainly isn't up to a man whether he wants to pay child support or not. So why is it that a woman has all the rights in that situation? It just isn't right. Anyways, I don't believe in all that abortion stuff. I was just bringing that out into the open. Here in the United States, I don't know how it is in other countries, but here in the United States, if a woman is pregnant and she gets murdered by a guy or a girl, it becomes double homicide, or what they call feticide. Yet if a woman goes down to a clinic and gets the baby removed through abortion, that is all fine and good, and I just don't understand it. It's like a double standard. How is that? How is feticide not feticide if the woman decides to do it on her own? Yet, if she's killed and she's pregnant, it's like double homicide or homicide and feticide. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand that double standard. Anyways, in Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, it says that my Father knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb. So what is that supposed to mean? He already knew you. So all these millions of babies that have been murdered, basically, he knew them before that they were formed in the womb. There's just got to be something wrong with that. And he sanctified you. And he ordained you as a prophet unto the nations. It says it right there in Jeremiah 1:5. So I don't get it. I really don't get it, and I never have, and I would never be a Democrat just under that one statue alone. I wouldn't do it. But, that's aside from everything else. I mean, boys and girls' bathrooms, paid surgery to have a man become a woman in prison and paid by our tax dollars. Like, they're making us become responsible for a man to have a sex change in prison. I mean, give me a break. Men being in girl sports. I mean, it's just all kind of garbage that goes on in this day and time. And, my father is watching all of this happen before our eyes. And, of course, he doesn't like any of it. I am quite sure of that, just because it's written in his word that we shouldn't even be like that. Yet, especially in my country, like I said, I can't speak for other people's countries, but in my country, we have rights. We have rights to do this and do that. But if those rights become something outside of my father's law, it should never be done. Yet it is, over and over and over again. And he's promised to destroy, just as he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. He has promised to destroy that country. And I believe I'm sitting right here in that country. So, I don't know how others feel about that, but that is my own way of looking at it. And I would put it up for dispute. I know countries that do not even have abortion. And I respect that. I do. And they'll never have abortion. I don't think they will. But we've killed millions and millions and millions and millions of babies. For what cause? He knew you before you were born. in your mother's womb. We don't know how many prophets with goodness, you know, that would follow after my father and his words. We don't know how many of them would have already been in this country and teaching the right way and the right things. We don't know. But, you know, I would hate to see what's going to happen to these people that have put these particular things in place to basically destroy us, you know. And a lot of us have allowed them to do it because we didn't stand up and say we're just not going to take it anymore. Now, I believe they have, you know. And like I said, my president is not perfect, and neither am I, but he's trying. He is allowing the abortions to happen in the states that they already happen, you know. And, you know, more power to them. But for me, in my house, we choose to do the right thing. And we will always do the right thing. Anyways, I want you all to know that I love you. I love you right there. Love yourself. Love my Father God, and by all means love each other, people. Until the next time, love, peace, and soul.
You should just. You told me that you wasn't a freak, remember that? And now I don't believe you. Cause the way you got me feeling right now, every day, girl, I wanna see you.
What a beautiful sight to a night. It's just about ready to be dark. But look at the purples and reds and the background. Looks so beautiful.